Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. And look at this Carolina defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
First down, Atlanta.
Here we go.
Here's Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. And looking to throw, Penix. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 1. First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And getting this just shy of midfield, but spotted at the 49. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ready. 52 blue. Ready.
Now Love. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Panthers at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Set.
Love looking to throw it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Set, punt. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go. Set. Yellow, 22. Ready.
They're going to try and throw. He'll try to do it himself. That's laid out deep for Rice. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Falcons first down.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special, because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Now Penix. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Here we go. 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamie of Sherwood. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Ready. Drill green. Hut.
Following the interception, Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Set. Ready. Rank 38. Field flat.
Love now. To the left side, there's the tight end, Musgrave. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
That's good.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, If it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Green Jack, here we go. Set.
Throwing. Love. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Good coverage yet again down here by the goal line. Everyone's blanketed, and he's forced to throw it away and try and come up with something on 3rd down.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Again, it's Love. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Rashee Rice hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. 7-point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now Penix going to hold on to it. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They'll throw with Penix. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Ready? It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To the air, Penix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw again is Penix. He's got his man London right side. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Okay, ready?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
46, level. Red, yellow.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, Love. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Panthers who came away with the victory in that one. So now they look to take the season series here at home in Charlotte. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Blue, 32. Cut.
To throw now. Here's Love. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
Flight blue, red, 38. Check,
Love. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21.
Black ultra.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
52 blue, claws red. Set.
Play fake. Here's Love. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Black 40. Set.
And he's got a touchdown, Panthers. Rashee Rice, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now they'll change things up.
36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And looking to throw, Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson. Finding room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
70 Lions.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. It's caught. Tompkins. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Here's Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 28 yards. And the Falcons are back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Love. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Blaster, 6. Go red. Blue striker. White, white. Black shot. Drill green. Hut.
Love from the gun. Will try and do this himself. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the Panthers punter now. as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here comes Carter. A nice job getting free on a return for 13 yards. And it will be Falcon football. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. Got a man, it's London. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Throws right back to London, complete again. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Penix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10. Got his man in stride, complete. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Throwing again, Penix. And that will be incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Wait. Let's go now.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a 2nd and 2.
Red, cycle. Let's go. Still, 33. Yellow. Drill, green. Cut.
Love looking to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
17. Falcons 7.
A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game. They get the touchdown. Then on the kickoff, they get another touchdown, picking up the fumble, taking it to the house in just a matter of moments. 2 quick scores, Charles.
Every time we start to neglect special teams and big plays that occur off of them, something like this happens that reminds us we've got ourselves a game now.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Striker, black 40, check Fury. Green Jack. Ready?
Here's Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ready. Red 38. You go. Blaster 6. Black Ultra. 6. Mega. Set.
Throwing. Love. Caught by Rice. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go.
Love, they go play action now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jawan Bentley coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Falcons 14. Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll throw with Penix. Caught by London. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air, Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Targeting Pitts on the L route, and he's got it complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now back to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Falcons.
Penix to the air once more. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
Here we go, here we go. Bravo 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A play fake. Now Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Following the interception, Love. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Yellow. Smash, red. Hey, green, white. Hey, red. 6, mega.
Glove. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return, Carter. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, the number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Caught out left side by Robinson. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Robinson with another carry. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. That's out quickly to London. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Carter. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina! Chuba Hubbard with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Now the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Falcons 21.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Here's Penix. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down. They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 26.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Falcons.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And looking to throw, Penix. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now first and 10 at the 11.
Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To throw again is Penix. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 61 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Panthers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Black 40, set.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard
Yellow,
line.
43, red, yellow. Hut.
Play action this time with Love. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
At the 46-yard line.
And now Love going to change things up.
Strike, check, strike. Red, cycle. Black, ultra. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Ready. 60, like Panther Street. Panther Street. Stop low 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Ready up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run here with Dowdle. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons 16. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
60, 60. 19, light.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
Go.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Panthers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Right back to Pitts again. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now Penix looking for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Throwing again, Penix. He's got right on the short throw.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Bijan Robinson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Ready, set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Check that.
Here's a handoff to Brooks, running left. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Ready. Got to be lying. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. Panther 80. 18 Robert. 18 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check smash. Check smash. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat. 6.
That one looks like he'll throw here. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Come on.
On the run, it's Dowdle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Go! 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll shift things around.
Check. Hurt. Craft all 80. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19, 18.
They'll look to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now Pennick's going to hold on to it. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
18.
Back to throw. Now Penix going to hold on to it, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Jamie Sherwood on the tackle. It's second down and goal.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. He'll look to throw. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage. There.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. So no